Hello, my students. Today we are going to talk about public speaking. Oral communication is of much importance nowadays, and it is very much important in our daily lives, whether it is a formal or informal situation. If you are giving a presentation, if you are talking to anybody, if you are talking with your elders, if you are talking with your family members, if you are talking with any stranger, if you are talking with any officer, if you are talking with any official, if you are talking in any shop, every time speaking is of much importance. I want to say you that one person who is the master of speaking, he can win the world. There are some skills are there. That how we are going to speak with in informal situation and in informal situation, formal and informal situation. To know this, we have to follow something. That, for example, formal environment involves what the formal things are there. Formal things means when formal situations we can say that. Formal situation means presentation. We are giving presentation, speeches, group discussion, interviews to participating in meetings with clients or suppliers. The need to know how to speak effectively is something that is common to all these situations. Different situations you have to face because you are the third year students. After the third year, we don't know that many of us where they are going. Some are going for PG, some are going for job, for some are going to establish their career, some are going to start their own business. We don't know. So presentation is must, group discussion, speaking is must, presentation, group speaking is must. When you are in a meeting with suppliers, presentation in that particular situation, speaking is important. When there is speeches, if you are said to give speech, it is a one type of speaking is there. So if you want to control yourself, if you want to attract the concentration of the listeners towards you, then the following points you have to maintain in your speaking. If you follow these points, then certainly it is a guarantee, I can say, that you become a good speaker. And what the points are there? First is there voice quality. Whatever the voice is there, whatever the sound is there, how we are changing the sound, how we are modulating our sound. That sometimes we have to speak loudly, sometimes we have to speak softly. And when we are going to decide this, according to the audience, how many people are listening to me? According to this, your voice, you have to adjust. If a small number of people are there and you are speaking in a shouting manner, it is not a good thing. Many people are there in the hall and you are talking or your speech is in a very soft voice, it is also not good. The volume and pitch of your speech you say, it must be modulation is there. That everyone should understand what you are saying clearly and very clearly. Only some people who are listening, who are sitting before you, very near to you, they are listening and they are understanding, and the backbenchers are there, they are not listening, they are not understanding. It is of no use. The second is there breath control. That what the breathing is there. If you are taking short breaths, then I can say that the breathing, because of the short breathing, you can stop anywhere. Just like full stop is there. Full stop comes after the full sentence when it ends. I am going to Mumbai. If I say in this manner, then the people cannot concentrate. The people never take interest in me. I have to say that I am going to Mumbai. Here the stop is there. And when it will come, then if you take deep breaths. When deep breath is there in your body, then certainly you can stop, you can change your volume and you can change your pitch of the speech also. That here they are given. It also helps you regulate your volume better and helps you relax, making for a more effective speaking techniques. When deep breathings are there, then certainly you have the time. You have the time in your hand to stop where. This is the second point. Then the third is there, clarity. What you are telling to the people, it must be a clear cut. There should be no ambiguity. That whatever you are telling, you have to tell in a soft voice, in a loud voice, in a voice that the people can understand, but you have to maintain that you have to tell what the things in a very clear manner. If you are nervous or in nervousness you are telling something, the people cannot understand. Remember these things. Or don't, there is one thing is there, clarity. Many people have the habit that they cannot open their mouth completely. There is one word is there with clenched teeth. That touching the teeth to each other, they started speaking. Or there is one thing is there, closed lips speaking is there, or closed lip speech is there. When you are following these two things, then people cannot understand. Remember how the pronunciation is, how good pronunciation is there, how correct word you are speaking, that in this manner, in a clear-cut manner, you are putting your ideas into the brain and mind of the listener. Remember this. No clenched teeth and no closed lips. You follow this. Then intonations. Intonation means you have to underline, just like for example, you have to give some pressure to that particular word. Just like here they are given, try to make the talk interesting, emphasize certain words and phrases within the talk to convey their importance and to help add variety. When you are going to giving a speech you are giving, then your talk must be interesting. The people should attract towards you. That's what he is telling. The people should they should be in they have to take interest. They should be in eagerness that what next is there, what next is there. Then your speech must be a very interesting, and some words and phrases you have to speak in a very certain manner and in a very emphasized these words. This is called intonation. Then last is there. Particularly in this video, this is the last. Pace is there. What the pace is there? It refers to the speed at which you talk. That you are talking very fast, you are talking very slow. Both have got merits and demerits. If you are talking very fast, people can't understand. If you are talking very slow, people become bored. That the things are there. So pace must be there. Speed must be there. That at which speed, you should know this. That what speed must be, I have to follow. That all my words, all my sentences directly goes into the mind of that listeners. That pace is most important. Keep your pace even so that your audience can understand you without getting bored. Pace, the speed of the speech is in this way that the audience should not be bored. They should, that eagerness you have to arouse in them. That what next, what next, what next. Occasionally varying your pace depending on the context, you could make your talk conversational. And when you see that the people are becoming some bored, audience is becoming bored, then certainly you have to ask some questions to them. What you are talking, whatever the subject is there, on that subject you have to make one conversation with them. And that time, 1 or 2 minutes are there. Again, that you have to, that much space is there you will get. And after that, again, you start your speech. That 3, 4, 5, I think, 5 points are there I have discussed today about becoming a good speaker, or about the oral speaking, what the importance is there in speaking. That if you follow these 5 points, again, still 5 points are there. In next video, we will discuss this. So I hope that you have listened carefully, and I hope that you will follow all these things what I discussed, and certainly you will become the master of speaker. You will become a good speaker in your future, and you will give a good presentation. You will take leading. You will lead the group discussion, and you will attend the formal meetings of suppliers and these and that and whatever the need is there. So Thank you for listening me. Thank you for being with me. Thanks.